Hi, my name is Joel Heckner. I'm a professor in human development and family science at North Dakota State University. I'm here to tell you about our graduate online programs in youth development. We have both a Master of Science program and certificate programs, graduate certificates in youth development and youth program management and evaluation. We're able to offer this program as part of a consortium called the Great Plains Interactive Distance Education Alliance, or Great Plains IDEA. In this consortium are several universities across the Great Plains, from Kansas through Nebraska, Michigan, North Dakota State. And what we've been able to do is tap into all of our faculty members who have expertise in youth development. So in this program, you apply to and enroll in one of the universities, for instance, NDSU. And then once you're in the program, you're able to take courses that are offered from professors who may be based at any of the participating universities. The program is set up to be entirely online with completely flexible scheduling. So there are no set meeting times for class each week. There are activities that need to be completed for each course on certain deadlines, and many courses will have interactive opportunities through discussion boards, but you will not have to meet at any particular time online. The master's degree program requires 36 credits, and the full-time load is to take 9 credits each semester. So a student could complete the master's degree going full-time in 4 semesters or 2 years. And if a student is going to take classes in the summer, you could even finish 1 semester early. And a lot of our students do not go full-time because a lot of our students already are working in the youth development field as professionals in the field. And so together with their career and family obligations, they need to take a little slower pace and take 1 or 2 courses each semester instead of 3 courses. And the program is completely flexible to enable you to do that if you need to. And so then it could take 3 or 4 or 5 years if you wanted to stretch it out and go at a slower pace. Most of the students in the program will take practicum as the capstone experience, which would be a work experience in the field. And this means that there is no thesis or master's paper requirement because the degree is more oriented toward people who want to use it as professionals in the field rather than towards doing research. If you do have strong research interests or would like to prepare for a PhD program, there is an option for doing a thesis instead of a practicum, but most of our students would opt for that practicum option. The classes in the program cover a whole range of issues dealing with youth today, including the family context, how family affects youth, policy issues, managing and evaluating and designing programs for youth, using research in working with youth, and youth from different cultures. So some people have questions about what the difference is between a graduate certificate and a master's degree program. And the certificate program is actually just a subset of the courses that are in the master's degree program. And having the certificate is a way of showing that you have taken a coherent set of courses in a particular focus area. So in this case, we have a 13-credit certificate in youth development and another separate 13-credit certificate in youth program management and evaluation. And so because it's 13 credits, it could be done in just 2 semesters or 1 year. There's no practicum or thesis requirement for the certificate. And if you do take the certificate and then later on, or while you're in the certificate program, decide that you would like to go on further to complete the master's degree, then all of those courses that you took in the certificate program would transfer into the master's program. So you only have to take the remaining courses to fill out the master's plan of study. Students in our courses, since this is a graduate program, are expected to do quite a bit of reading, and then also quite a bit of writing in reacting to questions that are posted in discussion boards online, in applying the information to design programs or evaluate programs, or to write papers about different topics in your courses. The faculty has a range of expertise areas because we come from several different universities, and some of us specialize in youth from different cultures. Others specialize in program management and evaluation, or in policy, or in doing research and using research to inform youth practice. So there is a wide range of different topic areas to satisfy whatever your interests might be in youth development. So some of the careers that having a certificate or a master's in youth development might prepare you for would be any career that would be working with youth out of school time. So before and after school programs. These could be programs run by nonprofit agencies or by the schools themselves. Extracurricular activities, things like 4-H, Boys and Girl Scouts, Boys and Girls Clubs, cooperative extension agencies, faith-based programs. Any type of agency or program that works for or together with youth outside of their normal regular school academic schedule would be the prime type of setting where people with youth development background would be working. The job outlook in this area is positive because more and more parents and families are recognizing the benefits of structured opportunities for youth, and they want their youth to be engaged in activities and settings that are structured, rather than just having them come home after school and sit around and play video games or do nothing. So it is increasingly a field that is going to be needing more and more workers. And together with that, there's also recognition that we can do more than just work with troubled youth to help to bring them into a regular developmental trajectory, but we can also try to help facilitate optimal or positive development of youth. So this program is really focused on what's called positive youth development, which means even if youth seem to be doing fine the way they are, being engaged in a youth development program should help them develop their fullest potentials and should lead them towards an optimal path of development. If you're interested in pursuing a youth development program, whether the master's program or the certificate program, you should have some education in social sciences in general. You should have a bachelor's degree first, at least, since this is a graduate program. Your degree doesn't necessarily have to be in any particular major, such as psychology or sociology, but it would be good if you had at least some background in those areas. And then, of course, also if you have any work experience dealing with youth, that's also helpful. We have students who enter the program at any particular semester. So you could enter for the fall semester, which starts in late August, or you could enter in the spring semester, which starts in early January, or you could enter with a summer term, which starts in late May. So those are the 3 times during the year which you could enter the program. You just want to make sure you get your application in about 6 to 8 weeks ahead of any of those times that you would want to enter the program. To tell you more about that process, I'll turn it over to Karen Murray. Karen?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm the campus coordinator at NDSU for all the Great Plains programs. And when a student is admitted to the program, I'm usually notified, or someone lets me know that there's a new student, and I contact them for information that I need for the Great Plains database where the registrations are exchanged. And if you have any changes with email or anything, then you should let me know. And each semester then I send an email to the students notifying them what classes are offered, and you have to contact me after you've talked to your advisor and let me know what classes you need. I register you through the Great Plains database first, so it's important that you let me know early so that the classes aren't filled that you need. And then I register you manually for the classes at NDSU. If you have any questions about accessing or anything, I help you with that. And each university that's teaching the class contacts you by email with instructions how to access their course site. Each university uses different programs. We use Blackboard at NDSU for our online classes. And if you have any questions, then you can contact me and I will help you get the answers. Is there anything I'm forgetting, Joel?
I think that covers it pretty well. Applications are found online at the NDSU Graduate School website online, which as part of the application process, you'll need to send in transcripts. We do require a grade point average from your previous educational work from your bachelor's degree of at least a 3.0 GPA. And then you also have an opportunity to write a personal statement to tell us what your particular interests are in the field and why you want to go into this field. If you're going for the master's degree, we also ask for 3 letters of recommendation. We like to see letters from people who would know your academic work, such as former professors. But if you've been in the field for a long time and have lost contact with some of those people, we can also receive letters from your supervisors, employers, anybody who would know how you might do or as a graduate student. If you're going for the certificate programs, we don't need letters of recommendation. Once you're admitted, then we'll get you connected with Karen's, and also we will assign you an academic advisor, who in a lot of cases will be me, and you'll work together with your advisor and with Karen to choose courses each semester that will get you closer towards finishing the degree program or certificate program. So that's about all the standard information we have. A lot of students ask questions about like what if they're working full-time and have family obligations, like how many courses should I expect to be able to take? And my recommendation is usually that for your first semester, if you're in that situation where you've got a lot of other time demands, just take 4 credits. There's a 1 credit course that's required in your first semester just as an orientation to the program. And then also all of the other courses are worth 3 credits. So then also besides that 1 credit course orientation, you could take 1 more 3 credit course. And then in your first semester, if you finish those 4 credits and you did well and you think that you could handle it taking more, then you can decide based on your experience in that first semester whether it would be a good idea to take 2 courses the next semester for 6 credits, or even 3 courses for 9 credits. So it's completely up to you how many credits to take each semester based on your own time schedule. And if you if you are working only part-time, or if you don't have other family obligations, maybe you will be able to take a full-time load. But you can decide that, and once you get into the program, you'll be able to have a good idea of what the time demands are for the different courses, and what it will take to complete the courses. Some people ask also if they've done previous graduate work, if they could transfer some of those credits. And if the credits are relevant to youth development, we'll take a look at the syllabus from those courses. So if you, as part of the application process, if you would send us a copy of the syllabus from previous courses that you think might be relevant for youth development, we'll take a look and see if they would qualify as satisfying some of our requirements. And then you'll be able to transfer up to 9 credits into the Youth Development Master's Program. Does anybody have any additional questions? Any questions that we might be able to answer? All right, well, I'm not seeing any other questions, so I'll just encourage you, if you have any interest in youth development, to find out more. Go to our website, read about it, contact our graduate coordinator, or contact me, and we will be happy to talk to you, answer your questions, give you more information about the youth development field in general, or about this program specifically, and then I would encourage you to apply.